Hello, we are live. Hi, everybody. I got Melissa with me tonight. Um, tonight, I'm going to talk about the four bodies and what your four bodies are. And we're going to pull oracles. And if anybody wants a pendulum reading, yes or no, we can do that as well. Oh, I don't like the way I look on screen. I can see my
You look
YouTube
fine.
video.
You look nice.
Every minute you late, you owe me $1. A doll hair. Anyway, I know I haven't been on here in a couple of weeks, but I'm back. But let me see. Let me go to I'm gonna Melissa, did you want to say anything?
I'm just happy to be here with y'all, ready to share the love and have a little discussion. Hopefully, it's going to be good for everybody. I hope y'all feel the love.
Yeah. The first thing I'm gonna talk about is your four bodies. I'm just gonna say what they are, and it's only gonna take a minute. Because I know a lot of people don't know what they are and everything. It's right off of the computer. You can go and Google it and look it up. The four bodies are the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies. This concept is a holistic, I don't know why I can't say that word, holistic approach to wellness that suggests these four aspects of ourselves are interconnected and work together to guide our lives. Our four bodies are the physical body, includes the skin, brain, organs, and everything between the ears. The emotional body includes our lived experiences and the feelings attached to them. The mental body includes the sense of reason and doing and the part of us that organizes our life. And the spiritual body includes the aspects of ourselves that can be nurtured through meditation and positive affirmations. And here are some benefits to working on your four bodies that you can do. You can take care of your physical body through activities like movement, well rounded diet, and also grounding outside. They didn't have that on here. The second one is caring for your spiritual body is through meditation and positive affirmations. As you all know, I am all for affirmations. That's what started my whole channel out, really, saying affirmations. If anybody wants an affirmation, they can go to my videos. I have tons of them. And expressing our emotions so that they don't remain trapped in our body. So you have to express what you want to. It's like your throat, your throat chakra needs to be open so you can express what you feel. And that way that's your mental body. It helps your mental body if you express yourself. So, and then surrounding ourselves with people who gives us a safe space to express our emotions. So, your tribe. Find a tribe on I think I'm echoing, but anyway, find a tribe on social media. Um, you all can stay on this tribe, and also uh, New Beginnings Tarot. That's an awesome tribe to join. And also the one that I do on Thursday night with Danielle Lipton. That is an awesome tribe to join. Everybody is welcome to join those tribes. I just want to let y'all know. And Melissa, did you want to say anything?
Well, I think I want to thank you for saying that. I think it's really important to find a group of people we resonate with because being awake is great, but it's not easy because I've been isolated and I've been kind of waiting on source to, I finally found my soul tribe um, through a channel, and that's how I met Mary Jean. And I think it's important that we're able to express ourselves and our frustrations, but most of all, love. That's all pretty important. I have a lot to say about these four topics because I'm a massage therapist, and our life is all about balance. You know, our physical 3D body, everything is intertwined. If there's
Mhm.
no balance, if you overwork, there's a breakdown. Mentally, if you overthink and you don't find a way to ground and find harmony and peace, you break down. Emotionally, if there's no balance, if you're too much of anything is bad, not enough of anything is bad. So it's about trying to balance that out. And then the spiritual, I'm gonna say it's the same thing. You got to balance that out too, because I've fought with the plus and the minus on all four of these in my life, and it's all about trying to find a middle ground to fit, to be able to be okay. And my work that I do, when people are overextended with their physical or their mental or even emotional, I've seen that happen as well. When people are coming for a session, and I've I've been given the gift of encouragement, and I listen well. So they part of my energy signature too is that they feel welcome and comfortable. So I've had people come on the table for the first time. I didn't even know them, and they cried. I mean, they felt so comfortable that they released their energy, their trapped up energy and emotion, and I hadn't even gotten started. It was just being in my energy, you know? So um, sometimes it's just seeking out someone that can be that conduit. It's kind of crazy, but you know, when they'll walk in and just they'll see me and they're automatically relieved because they know that whatever they're suffering with, they're gonna walk out of my office feeling lighter, you know.
Yeah.
So and I thank God for those gifts. You know, uh, that's why I'm here today. But it took me, you know, needing to ask spirit what I was born to do, seeking out my purpose. And I didn't go to school for massage till I was in my late 30s, you know. But I thank God because now I'm walking my path and my purpose, because I
Hmm.
felt really empty and lost. So, you know, that's a bad place to feel. It's bad to it's a hard place to be. So, you know, uh, I've overcome it. So the thing is that those four bodies are important to keep in balance, and I help people to do that. So
Yeah. Do you hear that?
mm-mm, I don't.
My whole house is shaking. I could tell you what it is though. We live close to NASA. NASA's like right, probably like 5 miles down the road, and they're testing out stuff. And it's
Okay,
like, it's so loud.
it's shaking the ground.
Yeah, it's so loud. I mean, I used to think that it was those supersonic jets that were powered that were passing through, but then somebody told me no, it's NASA right down there. So I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, uh,
Yeah,
yeah, that has to be a little scary.
yeah, it does.
So what
Um,
was the four bodies, and what was piggybacked off of that in what I asked you about? Okay, we were doing the affirmation for the 12 strands,
yeah,
and that's how I asked you about the 12 about the four bodies. Okay, I was trying to figure out where we got that from.
the affirmation is um actually I don't know why I can think of it right. It's my 12 strands of crystalline DNA is now fully activated, revitalized, renewed, and awakened in all of my four bodies, and they are functioning at optimal and maximum potential. But when you do it, you rub your hands down because your DNA strands are down here, or you could do like this when you go down. and do it like that. And or you could do that when I do that one with the breath of life. I do it. I know I put on my affirmation that I say that my DNA is activated, but I say the whole thing 3 times and then I say it again the 4th time after I do my breath of life. I
That's
really feel
awesome.
like that's really activated me. I told people about it 3 months ago, and I told you that it was going to activate me, and it has. It's activated Melissa as well. We've been doing it. Melissa's the only one that listened to me to do it that way.
Uh-huh.
And we've been really seeing differences. I've been activated with light language. I'm not going to come on here and do light language though, because I'm not ready yet.
And
But
she does a great job.
I did it last night on the Zoom, and I was really nervous, but I did it.
And you did a great
Yes, you
job.
can have an oracle card, Stacy. Melissa's got some new
Oh,
ones.
okay.
Don't you have a psychic one?
Yes, yes.
Rave clearing. I used to go to the rave. I know I'm
Rave.
probably looking this way instead of at the camera. The camera's right here.
Okay. Numbers.
Give us a taste. No, I'm not doing that.
26. Okay.
You'll have to come to Danielle's Zoom next week to get a taste.
Numbers. Seeing number sequence will guide and enlighten you. You have received this card as the universe is communicating with you via number sequences. Our entire world functions with numbers, and you were assigned your own personal set of numbers on the day you were born and carry them throughout your entire life. These numbers can be very significant as to who you are, what your future path is, and what type of personality traits you have. Your entire life is connected to personal forms of identification through numbers. Your home has its own numbers as part of your address, and your car has numbers, plates. You have phone numbers, PIN numbers, identification numbers, and credit card numbers, just to name a few. Your name can be broken down into numbers, and your life path can be determined by numerology. Each year is governed by a different number, and you will constantly see numbers in the form of time flashing past in the form of time flashing past you. The universe is constantly trying to get your attention in many ways. Some people are more connected than others to the universal spiritual messages in the form of repetitive number sequences. Your loved ones, spirit guides, and angels also communicate with you via number sequences. The numbers card is a sign from above to remind you to be aware and open to the number sequences being given to you. Do you constantly see number sequences such as 111 or 2222? Do you see sequences such as your or your loved one's birth dates, anniversary dates, or the date of someone's passing constantly flash at you? This is because the universe is trying to get a message to you. Numbers are a sign that your hope and dreams are manifesting with your current thoughts. Be open to receiving the numbers and be aware of what you're thinking about, as your thought will become your reality.
Yep. I got a new deck too, and it's really pretty. This deck, it's called Mystic Forest. But they're
Mm.
not long at all. They're really short. But
That's
they're
the bad
so
thing
pretty.
about it. It's a little bit of a little read, but
Yeah. Yeah, the higher self that I have, they're long too.
see all the numbers every day. Yeah, Stacy said she sees the numbers every day. Life path. Do you know your life path number? I'm a 5. You know,
She
you.
said 8. She's an 8. I don't know my life path number.
I listened to a podcast one day and I followed the instructions. Don't ask me how. It's been a couple of years, but I
Oh,
wrote it.
okay.
But I wrote it down so I know because I heard other people talking about it, and I'm like, well, how do you find that out? Life path 8 is a
Life path
divine
is
feminine.
defined feminine. Oh,
I I consider myself a divine feminine
yeah.
for sure. Yeah, and, I think everybody on these channels are divine masculine and feminine.
hmm
Uh-huh.
A lot of people have been waking up lately. I've been seeing a lot of people on Ishmael's channel that are like, "What's going on?" and blah blah blah. You know, they ask all the same questions like we already knew 4 years ago. So there is a lot of people waking up, and that's good news. That really is.
Well, I had a conversation with my brother, and well, he we were raised Catholic, and he told me, he said, I'm done with him. And I'm like, wow, finally, I'm starting to see some awakening. you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the Pope is they said that he's on his last legs or something, that he says that he's not going to make it. And people are on there saying really bad stuff about him, and they shouldn't do that. They really shouldn't do that. I mean, I don't condone any of that, but it's sad that people are on there saying stuff bad about people. I mean, I know he's probably done stuff that's bad, but you have to forgive his soul, because his soul, he was put here to do that. And I've been learning that lately, that all the darkness is, you have to live with the dark to go into the light. And everybody should forgive the people that did stuff, and if they want to change their life and join what we're doing, then we should allow them to do that, and we should forgive. You shouldn't ever want to, hate people out there. You should just send them a prayer. All those people that did all those crimes and underground and everything, you need to just say a prayer for them.
Because I think that's been taken care of. I don't think he's really alive. It might be a clone, but
Yeah, because I remember seeing his projection.
so I don't uh, um I know that the reason why we're here now, it's about our hearts, and it's about being able to look past all of it because it's not real. It's
Yeah.
all it's all a movie, if you look at it that.
hmm
And I think, I don't know, from the space I'm walking in now, there's things I've struggled with my whole life that it's has become real simple. Like things I've been carrying, it's all gone. Like it's all been cut away from me. It's really pretty cool. If you in
Yeah.
that space of love, and you working on forgiving yourself, not judging yourself, and loving yourself, I think that's how we activate all of that. And I truly think that the whole solar flash thing that's coming, it all happens inside of us. You know,
hmm
we're manifesting it. And I don't know, to get to that part of ascension, where we're rising up. It's about complete forgiveness and love of our fellows, no matter
Yeah,
what.
we have to forgive. We have to forgive everybody, because
Yeah,
that they were put here for that. We've all been through that life as well, being bad.
of course.
We've had the lives being bad.
Oh yeah, but I guess we all have a purpose and a timing for everything. Um, like we're all meticulously set out in the world, all the star seeds for the grid, for what's happening
hmm
right now. We're all separated. Like you and I are, what, 2.5 hours apart? And I know there's star seeds around this area. I don't know if they're first wavers or what, but we haven't met. We don't know each other, but we're specifically holding the light for a radius.
hmm
And if we all do our shadow work, we do our forgiveness and our love, and we do the things that we need to do, our trauma and all of that stuff, and really connect our inner child. I think that's how we all elevate. That's how we get the first wave to happen, you know. But it's not an easy task. I've been working on my shadow for over 30 years.
Yeah.
So, some people are just not willing to walk through the pain, but all they got to do is walk down and acknowledge it, feel it, and take a breath and push it out. That's how fast it is. That's how fast it goes away. It's that
Hmm.
so much you can do with your breath. You can cut cords. You can, I don't know. I think I can push a whole city with my breath if I try. You know, that's how powerful we are.
Yeah.
I haven't tried doing that, but if I set intentions, that's not something I would do. But you know what I'm trying to say. We
Yeah.
can make anything happen. In a good way.
Yeah.
So, uh,
Yeah. We're supposed to be taking our bodies too.
well, and that's another thing. I think the space we're in right now, we're supposed to be learning how to love ourselves. I was a people pleaser my whole life,
Hmm.
and I never put myself at the beginning of the line. I'd always take the leftovers. And God has me in a space now. It's like, no, my kids are grown. Um, it's all about loving myself, taking care of myself, and making sure that I have the proper food, the proper rest. And all of that's a really big deal. That's a really big deal. Some nights I'll find myself sitting down watching programs and not wanting to go to bed because I don't want to toss and turn because my body hurts. And really, if I go to bed, I'm being shown if I go to bed and try to sleep, that's how I'm going to heal. That's how I'm going to feel better. That's when we get our activations and our codes, you know?
Yep.
So, so
That's why we go to the Astro and see our star families and go on the ship, because I can see the ship when I'm about to fall asleep. I could see the ship, but it's like they're all in a seat. They're all It's like the ship's there and then they're all in a seat. I can see them sitting down and they're just there. And I can say, why don't you say something? Why don't you talk to me? But I don't think they can talk to me. I don't know. They're
well,
not
well,
allowed to. They're not allowed to, I think.
hmm.
I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird what I see.
No, but uh, what's crazy is probably when we're really deep in sleep, we're still out there in the astral doing things because it's like our mind doesn't stop all night long. So there's so much that we don't remember, and I don't know. I really look forward to the time where I'm going to be able to be cognizant of what's happening in the dream state.
Yeah. I'm
You
really
know,
looking forward to it too.
uh huh, uh huh. We get to see how badass we are.
Yeah, and I'm the first thing I'm doing is flying up to the clouds and saying hi because I know they're up there.
Yeah, because
I was just telling my friend earlier that what really woke me up was when I saw um that spaceship, the UFO come up to a cloud and then the window opened up in a cloud and then I saw the silhouette of a man and then it closed back up and I'm like, oh wow, they're up there. After that, I knew that they were up there.
and that's kind of cool because we kind of realizing that your DNA is activating. My DNA is activating. So I feel like there's another part of my brain opening up, and you probably have the same thing where you have this thing that you sure. It's not you
Yep.
had a thought and you knew about it, you had the information, but now you know for sure because your subconscious has seen it and experienced it to know it.
Yeah, like I just thought earlier that we're in the mind of God. And I've thought that before, that we're in God's mind. And then I got confirmation from my pendulum that that is true, that we are in the mind of God.
That's profound.
That's how the universe can see us. And that's how they know every thought that we have. That's why we should all think positive thoughts at all times. Never think a negative thought. And like Danielle says, if you think a negative thought, say release and it goes away. And that's what I do.
Oh, okay.
And it goes away. Release.
Well, I can see, I can see that because there's going to be a year in May. Um, I was on a road trip by myself to Arkansas, and I was listening to this podcast, and I was going through something, and it just so happened that everything that I was listening to was what I needed to hear. And in the video, they talked about cutting cords, and I'm like, how would I do that? And I'm like, Melissa, you capable of doing this? And I just do like I do my work in my office. I take a really deep breath and I pull it up and push it out. It's like, like I can blow down some furniture even, it's so powerful. And it's like, okay, so that means I can cut a cord too by that if my intention is really to disconnect from another being or another person. If I think they're karmic or whatever, I can do it. And I did it. And it's like I felt
Mm-hmm.
my life. I came back from that trip a different person. There was nobody drawing my energy anymore. It was
Yeah.
pretty amazing. Yeah. And so I had to keep doing it. I realized I had to keep doing it because they were constant. I was constantly being having spells cast on me. But I don't know. I was saying that earlier. Where I feel in the energy that all the black magic, hexes, and voodoo, all of that stuff is falling off of us. They can't touch us
Yeah. It's all going away.
because they were attacking us over the last month heavily. Since
Yeah.
yeah, it was
That
pretty.
January, December and January was bad for me. It was. I cried a lot.
Yeah.
I released a lot.
But that's purging. That's what your soul needed. Like it's crazy. I I know today if I get triggered, it's important that I feel it, and then on the other side of it, I'll laugh, and it's like, thank you. You cleaning all the residual out. You know the parts that I didn't get to clean out. It's being taken care of right now. Because
Yeah.
it's not pleasant. It's going through the emotional shadow work. It's not fun. There's nothing
I
fun
know.
about it. But it's necessary for us to ascend. Because as long as we're living in this world, having to have relationships with people, there's shit.
Yep.
You know, so we have to. Here we are trying to be our best selves, and we're having to deal with y'all know lost people who are not really giving any cares about what's really going on, not trying to shift and change. So, yeah, it's exciting.
I'm trying to see something with my camera, but it won't
Right?
let me.
Stacy said, "Big bad wolf, blow the house down."
Yeah, with you said.
I'm serious. I feel like I'm with this energy that's come in over the last 3 months. I've been empowered. Like I don't have any fear inside anymore. I used to be so scared of so many things, and now I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
flick it away. No.
I know. I used to be scared of a lot of stuff too. I used to think that we were going to get hit by an asteroid or a comet was going to hit us or we were all going to flood or we were going to burn. And they say in the Bible that God said that he would never flood the earth again. And that's what you think whenever, just all kinds of stuff. but there's still people out there that believe all that still.
Yeah, of course. No, I wanna comment too on Kern's comment about the loneliness. Um, I was a people pleaser. I was codependent. I had that whole list of negative stuff that I carried. I loved too much. I had a lot of hurt, and Source said, "I'm gonna put you in a corner, baby, and don't move. Sit still." You know, they say nobody puts baby in the corner. Well, this baby got put in the corner. And I started watching all the, the different channeling and the different programs and stuff. And I was introduced to my soul tribe. But really, in those moments in the silence, and I did my art, really got to be my own best friend and enjoy my company. So I started to learn to love myself and put myself as a place of importance. And no longer am I afraid to be myself, because I ran from that shit. I ran fast and hard not to be alone. I made sure I had friends I could hang out with on the weekend, and we'd spend hours together crafting and stuff, so that I didn't have to be by myself. And now I really look forward to my time by myself, hanging out in the quiet, in in my own energy. So I'm empowered now, and I'm not lonely, because
Yeah.
I have a legion of angels around me. I'm protected. There's nothing missing in my life. I have everything I need. You know,
Yeah.
and in that energy, I'm not afraid. I feel powerful, and I'm protected. That's the important thing. We feel protected. So, and I don't have any animals, because I want to be able to pack a bag and go to Arkansas if I want to go on a weekend, or like on a spur of the moment.
Yep. They had a sign that I used to see in a yard that said that faith over fear, and it really helped me during 2020 actually. And I even saw the lady standing outside, and I told her, I said, your sign really helped me, because I had to go that way to drop my daughter off to school. And I used to see it every day. And one day she was standing outside, and I pulled over and I told her, I said, your sign really helped me. Thank you for putting that up there.
That's
You
pretty
know,
cool.
yeah, it's stuff like that
Sometimes,
really helps when you see.
sometimes the smallest thing is what really kind of moves you from a situation to kind of give you peace.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, if does anybody want a card? Because if not, we're going to end the video. Because if nobody wants a card, you might as well say, okay, well, we don't have any that much to talk about.
No, I guess the readings are too long.
Yeah, does anybody want one of these mystical forest cards? They're
I'll
real
take,
short.
I'll take one. If nobody else wants one, I'll take one.
Okay, let me give you one. These cards are so beautiful. So beautiful.
Kern said he'll take one too.
All right.
Pull Kern for Kern.
I'll pull one for everybody because I'm telling you, they're so short. All right, Melissa, this is yours. It's
Okay.
forge a path.
I like
Forge
it.
a new path. That's what it says. It says when you make new choices, you create new results. Let go of old patterns and embrace the power of possibility. You are fully supported.
Woo-hoo. Thank you. I like it. Forge a new path.
All right, let me put one for Kearns now. Kearns is life source.
Life source.
Yep. When life comes to a standstill, turn inward and focus on joy and excitement. Your inner light keeps everything alive and moving. That's a pretty card.
It is. I like it. I
Yep.
like
All
it.
right. Terry, let me pull your card. Yours is simply life. Life is meant to be simple and easy. Don't let superficial energies distract you from your true essence. Simplify, and purity will lift your spirit. That's a nice card.
I like that.
Okay, now Lutz and then Lynn. Lutz got one of a kind. Um, from the moment you emerged into this world, you've had extraordinary talents. You understand starlight animal voices, and all things are magical. You understand that all things are magical. There you go. Now, Lynn. Oop. Lynn got a new chapter. You're welcome.
I like that.
When things seem to be falling apart, be aware that things may be coming together in new ways that suit the other next phase of your life even better. Things are going to come together, Lynn.
Coming. New chapter.
Yep.
Yeah,
I really do like those. Are really positive cards. Every
I
one
like
of them's positive.
I like them. What's the name of it?
It's called Mystic Forest. I got them from Timu.
Mystic Forest.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, I came across. I'm looking at one of my art journals that I keep separate from
Alex, I'll
others.
give you one. My brother's in here.
Oh, okay.
What now? You came across what?
Yes, I came across a different art journal that I have, and um, what's really good to practice, like you use your non-dominant hand to write. It's a good practice to connect with your inner child. Oh,
Alex, yours is do it your way. You were never meant to fit in. You were born to be a wild and free force of nature, here to build new and better worlds. Allow yourself to go and do that. That is for you. Anyway, I'm glad you're in here, Alex. That's my brother, y'all.
hi,
My
Alex.
blood brother. Now everybody's going to know my last name, dang it. My last name. Oh, well, it'll be all right. I feel like I know your voice, Melissa.
Really? Wow. Because it has a different resonance than I was told that what I'm supposed to be doing, my mission is something. It's something that I carry in my voice that's very energetic and healing.
Light language.
Thank you,
I need a
Kurt.
light language partner. No, I don't. I told you that I had a dream that I was on stage and I was doing light language on stage to people. I don't know how many people were there, but I know a lot of people were there. So maybe that's the future. The universe will protect my last name. I know that's my maiden name actually. I have another last name right now, but I don't put it on here because I don't want that last name anymore. I want my Griffith back.
I don't know. I want to put this out there. I've thought about all the names that I've been. in all my other lives. I'm curious to see what my real name is. You know, my what my
Yeah.
oversoul name is. You know,
It's
I'm
it's
just,
your higher self's name. They
yes.
say that when you learn your higher self's name, then your higher self is fully merged with you.
Okay, so that we need to do an affirmation for that.
Yeah, I've done affirmations with my higher self. I am merging with my higher self. Um, I command and demand that my higher self take a primary seat in my heart's energetic vortex. I say that I've been starting to say it again. I've started saying all those again,
Yeah.
especially when I do my breath work, because breath work is the most important thing for everybody to do. You can do Wim Hof. It takes 11 minutes to do that. Or you could do the breath work with Sandy. And then I forgot to send that video to you, Alex. I was going to send that video and I completely forgot, I think. You get sidetracked. But I saw Terry right there and then I'm like, "Oh yeah, I picked some dandelions today and it made me really happy because it was a lot. So I am able to make a tincture with it
Oh,
and
my
I'm
yard's
so
full of
happy."
too. My yard's full of dandelions too.
What?
Yes,
You you
they
well,
they started coming out after the snow. Seriously.
yeah. Yeah. And the ones that I have, I mean, I have a whole, I mean, a bunch. I've never had that many dandelions. And I'm really happy about it because I can make my tincture.
I love dandelion tea. I love dandelion tea. My body loves it. It's really good for me.
Well, I'm gonna mix it with the a tincture that I already made. That way I'll have them both in there. But Terry said I had to let it sit for 8 weeks. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna take a few drops of when it's ready, I'm gonna take a few drops every day because it strengthens your heart and it strengthens your organs as well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's pretty cool.
Oh, there's no pesticides in that area because the grass man does, he hasn't come and cut the grass in like 3 months.
Uh, no, no. The only thing we have is the damn chemtrails.
No, we don't.
Huh? Let me tell you something. I have fungus on my cement that comes from. I have a metal roof. I didn't have that 10 years ago. They've
Yeah.
been chemically bombing us so much, it makes a fungus on the cement. It is brown and black. I, I didn't used to have that when I first bought my
And
house.
this, you still have it, it's recent
Yes.
because I already know that the chemtrails are supposed to be good now. What they're putting up there, it's because it's the star people that are covering their UFOs, their motherships.
Well,
And I know it because I can see them, but
well,
nobody ever believes me.
no, I believe you. Last year, I had my porch pressure washed where all that black stuff was, and it was cleaned up, but it's back because it comes
Yeah,
from the roof. It comes off the roof. The rain, the rain comes and
yeah,
it
but
washes
it's probably
it
not
off.
from the chemtrails. It's probably just from the dust all around, the dirt and the dust. Because I'm the same way. My stairs, I cleaned them with bleach. Oh, look, the like button. I cleaned them with bleach about a year ago, and now they're black again. So I know what you're saying.
Yeah, it's
That's
kind
cool how
of
you could press that.
yeah.
Make sure y'all hit the like button. What else does it do on here? Does it do the
Oh,
heart?
yeah.
Wait, I have a heart to put on here. Oh yeah, it did. It just did the
There you
heart.
go. Oh, look how cool that is.
My daughter gave me these when she came. I love them.
I saw you pic that picture that you put of that. That's pretty cool. That's nice. Well, you see, we found something else to talk about.
Yep. See, it does the hearts. That's amazing. AI is supposed to be so bad, but I like AI. I like what you can do with it. It's awesome. Anyway, I guess we're gonna end the video because it's been 45 minutes already.
It was fun. It's always fun.
Yeah. Okay, guys, we will see y'all later.
Namaste.
Make sure y'all come to my video on Thursday with Danielle because you can really learn a lot from her. She channels the Octorians and it's awesome. Awesome.
I know I bought the book. I had trouble putting it down.
Yeah,
Really good.
I never I couldn't understand the book at first either, but now every time I read every page in it, I understand everything. And it's simply amazing. The star people will activate you to be able to understand that book. All you have to do is ask them. They activated my light language last night. I told Melissa I was saying things that I was speaking my light language that I've never spoke before. They came through me and spoke it through me.
That's pretty amazing.
Yep. All right, guys. We'll see y'all later. Love you. Oh, they're going to do the hearts again.